Hello everyone, Pally here. Welcome back to Hades 2. We are going to be crafting a brand new weapon for today's run. We can finally make the ARGENT. I was going to say ardent. The ARGENT skull. Now, I'm going to be honest. I don't really remember what goes great with this weapon. It was one of my least used in early access.
Sure. Revol, the Argent skull. I know the fury in your hollowed eyes.
Might take me a couple runs to really get a feel for that weapon, to really feel like we're in charge of it again. Now, what's going on with this? The rod of fishing is also completed. Let's put that
The rod of fishing
in our pocket.
What shall the
Finally,
yield to us?
we could do the funnest part of the game.
Authorized.
So the skull is basically a ranged weapon that works on an ammunition system. If you look to the right of my mana bar, we're 4 out of 4. As we use our... what is that? Our regular attack, we're going to be sending those forward. When we dash with our special, that's going to call those back to me. If I do a special, it turns me into a skull that has me flying forward towards our enemies. Our Omega attack is a big old explosion on target. So basically, you're trying to manage your offensive capabilities as well as, you know, making sure you have enough skulls in your pocket to continue the onslaught. There are some dataless hammer upgrades that can make that a little easier if memory is still correct. So we have a few things we can craft here. The empath's intuition in the cauldron is going to make it so I can use our Book of Shadows.
I too would know my heart.
To see how much people like me.
So it shall be.
If only I could do this in real life too. The reason this is useful is if you're trying to push your friendship with particular people to certain points, you can see when those points might be. And when you can get unlocks for doing that as well. And it's not just the guys sitting around town, it's also the gods out on runs as well. If we continue to gift them things, we'll continue to get things back. We are... oh, I can craft some more. We might as well get the elemental infusions as well. We're about 30 psych short of being able to get our next Arcana upgrade now. So keep an eye out for that on today's run as well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as always, thank you so much for joining me. Oh, fountains restore more health. Fantastic.
Askion Kataski.
You have it.
That one's so catchy. We are going to be bringing Apollo's keepsake on today's run. Apollo specializes in just making everything really big. So it should be perfect, considering I'm going to be trying to send these Omega attacks off at our adversaries. Hey, bud.
Hey, by the way, I meant to say nice going on occasion of achieving your objective and all that. You did achieve it, right? Show Kronos the what for?
And then he came back. Can you believe it?
I was able to defeat him, yes, Commander. But my ultimate objective is far from complete.
Ah, well, that's objectives for you. Soon as one's complete, along comes another. But you are gonna keep knocking them dead.
By your leave.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get today's run underway. Remember, if you enjoy the content, hit that like button for us. It helps us out a ton with the algorithm. Death to Kronos, and it looks like Apollo will be starting our runoff today.
The other evening, we lost contact with you in the deepest level of the Underworld. Soon after, though, our enemies flew into disarray, at least for a while. Your doing, wasn't it? Fine work.
Thank you, Apollo. Your attacks deal more damage at a...
Combination of the elements.
You can now see the essence of Olympian boons. The essence include earth, water, air, and fire, and perhaps even more. While these have no innate benefit, Olympians will sometimes offer infusion boons that grow stronger with your element essence. So what does this mean? Nova Strike is an air element, and we're going to rarefy it so we get the kind of better version of this. If we pick up a lot of air elements, maybe an air in... look at that attack! What the heck? It's the whole screen! Apollo, you dog! Oh my goodness! I'm not gonna have to aim anything. That's the best news I've ever had. So we're going to have to come up with a way of getting our mana back. That is going to be important. Even with our regular attack, not even the Omega, Apollo is able to... Now, I'm assuming the weapon doesn't always explode that much, but Apollo's boon is able to clear out enemies kind of on the edges of the blast. Even without the big AoE. I am going to have to figure out exactly how my special works, because it's kind of scary just jumping right into an enemy, you know? I'm going to get a pomegranate again. We're going to keep making our attack a little bit better. It'll be 100% if we get it to level 3. Skipping health early, we know that can be scary. We've gone down that route recently, but I'm hoping this won't be another accidental...
Denied.
Oops! Accidental glass cannon run like the last one. That thing was terrifying. Once we shred the armor of our enemies, we can stun lock them no problem, but the stun lock is not going to be our strongest tool. We just can't shoot fast enough. Everyone shut up!
That's
Never mind, I got it. You can keep talking.
I got him over.
All right, 95% on the pomegranate. So, not something we're going to focus on throughout the entire run, most likely. Arachne? Is this your doing? That's kind of awkward that I can't even break webs. That's very awkward. Oh, and we took a melee hit from just being too close there. So as we walk into melee, all I'm trying to do is cycle diving with a couple left clicks here and there to try to capitalize on that damage. Hestia mana return could be incredible. We'll go with that over Arachne. Arachne is just temporary armor bonuses. This is going to be a mini boss, but luckily for us, we know all of their moves. We're going to put our Omega cast underneath their feet and then try to finish them off with just Omega attacks, and it goes beautifully. If we dash after attacking, we can get all of that ammo back and then carry on the damage into our next opponent as well.
Such rage it must have felt.
You and old Hecate, you must be sorting out some way to keep that Kronos from recovering, lest you wouldn't keep on going after him like this. You getting any warmer yet?
No. You have any ideas? Could you burn him? Your special inflicts cords. Whenever you attack our special, we can get some mana back. So, mana problems have been completely solved. It looks like we're about to get Hestia again here. Chat, can someone correct me if I am wrong? Can I see what we need? I'm trying to see if my skull's ever returned to me. There is a timer if I sit here long enough. Can I see what we need to get duo boons yet, or is that another upgrade in the future? Because I would be interested to see what Hestia Apollo could do. I actually have no idea. That might be interesting.
Yes, I accept this message.
Afternoon, Fox. Your sprint leaves a cinder trail. You deal more damage to foes that are nowhere near others, or your special also launches a fireball. We're going to take the isolated target. We're also going to dig up some seeds in the corner there. This is middle shop, so we're going to ignore it and head for the money. We're still a little short in the health department. Man, just my dash through is enough to kill the little spinners. That's kind of crazy to me. Let's see what our Omega Dash does. I was wondering if they could hit me with their spin or if it's all above the board. It all looks like it's above the board.
This is my father's realm.
Nectar or bones. Definitely going to take the nectar there. I think I started to say this at the beginning of the episode. For our next Arcana upgrade, we need 30 Psych, which we're a bit away from. We don't get Psych at a crazy rate or anything. Took a bit of chip damage to the butt there. And unfortunately, we're going to take a little bit more as we head down to talk to Chaos.
The Underworld of Hades holds more than the souls of the dead. Riches beyond imagination. Even the remains of the deathless titans.
They'll end up back where they belong.
Well, down we go.
I've blood to spare.
Let's hope we're allowed to attack at the end of this. I don't have much blood to spare. Don't go too crazy.
There was a recent moment when time briefly ceased to be, and I alone could tell. I believe this coincided with your confrontation with Kronos. Now you return to me, attempting to repeat the same outcome. Interesting.
The next find encounters each time you lose attack. Each time you attack, lose 5 health. Afterwards, you channel faster. That's really good. Oh no, for the next 4 encounters, you take more damage. Afterwards, you have a 66% chance to double your gathering tool bounties. For the next 3 encounters, every time you take damage, you're stunned. Afterwards, gain mana. I mean, we all know what I have to do, right? I think we have to do that one. 14% is not a lot. It's really not a lot. But we're taking it. That's not a fish, is it? Oh, I got excited. There is a rare fish in Chaos's realm, and you guys timestamp me all the time. It's not like getting timestamped is new. But that one hurt me in particular when it happened, because it took so many runs to get back to Chaos's realm with another fish. It felt like it... Oh, God. Okay, so not the easiest thing I've ever done at this point. We can't attack for the next fucking 5 rooms, and that's kind of the only thing I was doing. So now we have to set up our Omega cast. We got to set up our special, dash through some boys here on the side while also avoiding some damage off on the side. Not the easiest position I put myself in, especially when you consider when we get to the boss, we're not going to be able to attack the boss with the only fucking thing I have, which is my attack. So the boss fight is going to be one of the slowest we've ever had here in Act 1. I'm definitely going to grab that health to bring our total up to 75. I suppose I could take Hephaestus's explosion on our special just to have something here too.
Normally my work fetches an hefty price, but you're entitled to the family discount. Though Charon there does take a service fee, you understand?
Of course. Oh. Oh. We're getting temporary armor then, boys. It only lasts for 7 seconds in the fight. That seems really bad. Wait, that seems horrible. This also doesn't seem good for me to pick up right now. We've never taken system security, and it is for the Fated Scroll, so we'll grab it.
You know already, don't you, my lord? About the 3 fates. That Kronos has your sisters in his thrall. Lord Moros is safe with us, at least.
You're right. They should like the video right now. That's crazy.
Think so?
I think so.
Be safe, Lord Charon.
Come forward.
Lately, I dreamt of Father once again, when Kronos came for him, and you took me to safety. Except this time, I saw more than before.
'Twas no mere dream, of course. What more did you learn whilst you lingered thus?
Kronos demanded Father tell him how to locate the 3 fates. Kronos hates them, or feels threatened by them. He was searching for them all this time, and must have found them finally.
Blast! Hermes suspected that this was the case, but has been unable to prove it beyond doubt. For now, let us proceed as though the fates themselves oppose us.
All right, so our armor has been given to us. I just attacked with it. Wait, I can do that with my armor. I could just burn some I can burn some extra damage out and not have to worry about the repercussions from chaos. Well, so much for that. Now we're back here, 74 damage and attack. Here we go. 1 special at a time. Maybe a cast underneath too, just for some good measure. We're entering the first immunity phase. That means 5 ads are going to be appearing around the boss fight. Those 5 ads can't be taken down in a single special either. How exciting. Get out of the way with a quick dash. Omega special right on through. Real one is right over here, and she's shooting a tree. Nice. Why are you doing that? Stop shooting the tree. Pretty straightforward, headmistress. Shooting anywhere else but right there would have been more effective. Why does the student need to tell the master that? I'm a little scared, headmistress. Well, good damage so far. I'm gonna cast underneath her again. She still doesn't seem like she wants to move. Real one must be this one. And here we are. Oh, sheeped immediately. Oh my goodness. Did I not get any immunity frames dodging through that one? I just attacked, and I didn't take damage. Chaos was very nice to me. All right, Omega cast is down. I'm assuming that's enough to kill off the ads. It is. A couple dashes will do the rest of the legwork on the smaller ones. That Omega cast should be fine. All right, let's do Mega Special as often as we can. I guess that's it. That's as often as we can. You the real one? No, this one is. Another spin while I'm in the corner. I'm not excited about that. It's a little difficult to maneuver there. We're going to Omega cast underneath her, but of course headmistress doesn't care about that. She'll move whenever she feels like it. Dashing back through the other side, new cast down. As long as we are out of the way whenever she goes for a new attack, there's really not much threat to us. This might be a little weird with us having to dip out to the left. But I'll just Omega cast while we're waiting. Nice of you to jump into that.
Excellent. The Skull of Revive is not a simple artifact to wield, but I can see you two have come to grips.
I'd like to thank Mom's Moo Moo Milk for the 1,400 bits during that boss fight. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, great. Oh, here we go.
Let's get you
I'll
someplace
try to
safe.
contain myself. Left hand, right hand, both hands. Wow. Oh, right hand. All right, get out of here. Clean yourself up. Get out of here. All right, we still cannot attack for the next 3 rooms, I'm assuming. I'm assuming this one is not going to count. Because we already have Hestia's keepsake, we'll do that again. The Everlasting Ember has been re-equipped. I could see Hephaestus's keepsake being pretty good here, too.
Into the depths.
Hephaestus has an upgrade that gives us health based off of our current totals. So the more health we have, the more mana we have, the more health and mana we would get back. I didn't take it earlier because we were so squishy, but if we could run into Hephaestus in a 3rd biome, that might be worth picking up if we can find it. Okay, we were correct, still can't attack, so this is going to be a little awkward. My armor's gone too. Thank you for grouping up. Appreciate it. I mean, essentially, the special on this weapon, if you really just want to break it down in the simplest terms, it's a dashing attack with one less button press. I don't have to dash to do it. Gives me mobility. It looks like that mobility also comes maybe with immunity frames. That part was a little unclear. At least as I'm dashing through the enemies, it seems like I'm not taking too much damage. Omega cast could finish off most of the little fish. It did most of them. 2 more of the seahorses remain. And I can't... Oh, I thought that was his projectile. It was his tail glowing.
This can't wait.
Okay, 2 more ribs. Then we can unleash our full power yet again. We're going to go for the health here over Hestia. Omega cast. Try to catch some of these little guys. And I should be able to do some damage with where they're positioned with our Omega special as well. Good damage in the corner. They both get blown up. Omega cast as they respawn. We do have some melee seahorses in the middle here. I'd like to kill them first if I can, but as you can see, they're in the middle of a trap gauntlet too. All right, small room. Is that going to be it? It is. 1 more room and we can attack again. Daddy Daedalus! What?
Going in.
All right, we got some spins coming our way. Omega cast does not break their armor. Dashing through will stun them now that the armor is broken, though. They're a little scary when you can't attack. Cast down 1 more time. We're going to Omega Special right through. Omega Special right through. Cast in the corner again. It is nice that I can kind of already spend my mana however I want to. The Hestia mana return is actually one of my favorites.
Chaos curse subsided.
Finally, we're free! Whenever your shells land, they deal 50% of your attack damage around them. Gain +2 shells. After your dash or special, your attack has +15 power. 2 shells would be good, but this seems cool. So if I just shoot, there's going to be an AoE around each shot. Am I understanding that right? Between these two, we should go for the one with the boss.
Go float someplace else.
We have a bunch of mana, so I'm going to be very aggressive here at the start, too. Or armor, you know what I meant. We have a bunch of armor, so I'm just going to stand there and take some damage. We can clear out the ads here if we feel like we need to. I don't know if I feel like I need to. Omega cast is down, and we are moving in right behind the boss now. Once that armor goes, he is a sitting duck.
Squish.
Your special inflicts Scorch. Your Omega special also launches a fireball. After your foes perish, they blast surrounding foes. We could rarefy it. And I will. 120 damage just for killing an enemy.
That's hot.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What are my thoughts on Out of Time? So they sponsored our stream.
Blast.
Fuck! I forgot how to fish!
However,
they sponsored our stream, and I had a lot of time on the sponsorships. I played it a little bit since then. I've been enjoying the game quite a lot. My friends still aren't quite on the Shattered difficulty level. I'm going to take Pomegranate over Zeus. So I'm not like pushing in-game yet, but I do enjoy the game quite a lot. Armor has already faded. I didn't utilize it at all here. Nicely done. Big AoEs in the corners. What's gonna be nice? Oh, steam damage. That's not what's nice. When we actually get to the Siren boss, which we're coming up pretty close on, I can hear them pretty loudly. When we get in that final phase, I should be able to kill like all of the fish heads at one time. Oh yes, I will take more attack damage. Thank you. Yes. I didn't see the nectar up top. I didn't know there were 3. Well, let's just line that up.
Ensnared.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, just line that up. I didn't even do anything that time. I think the smoke popped him. That's crazy, dude. That is so good. All right, Omega on the 2 spinning towards me. They will definitely meet an early demise. Last up is just 2 armored boys up in the corner. We shred that armor, no problem.
There it is.
That was satisfying. I really like that. Should I take Pomegranate again? No, we're going to take health. Sorry, Zeus. Love you, Zeus. Love you, Zeus. You know that. Easiest AoE of my life. Look at that. Oh, come on. Keep it spreading. No, none of the little dudes died. I just wanted to sit over in the corner and collect my paycheck. I got punished for doing that, too. The hubris was so high.
My claim.
125 HP. Final shop. We take the shop. Oh, man, I could have got this for free if I just went the other way. Now I don't want to buy it. I'm not gonna.
The old song and dance.
Oh. So tell me, lady, how is it that you seem to know our tricks? Other than the part where we keep playing the same act. Usually it slays.
Usually. Do you often have a different crowd and not the same crowd every time?
The great tactician Odysseus says hello. Told me all about you. You claim you never let anybody get away. Though I understand, all but 6 of his hapless men got well away from you.
Odysseus? Oh, he's still on the hook. Big fish like that just takes a while to reel in, as he might say. Our song must still be bouncing around in his pretty little head. And now for yours. Hello!
Let's go for just Omegas into the big chunk of them while they're grouped up at the start. I'll get my ammo back, and then we'll continue to just fire off huge Omega attacks in the way of the singer and on top of the drummer at the same time. Oh, I thought the singer was already out. I'll wait. I'll wait. There you go. Well, make sure you take that damage too. I don't mind. We can hit guitarist. Can't hit singer. Oh, didn't mean to dash into that. Just because of her positioning with her back, she is going to be protected. Drummer just went down. Let's focus up on the guitarist now with the rest of our attention. I think I do still need to dash. I keep taking chip damage from using my special over things. Hold on, let me get my skulls. So if we just spam it out, it's 368, roughly. What if we do an Omega? 188. Oh, she capped. Hold on.
Jetty, everybody!
If they're still grouped up, we're going to continue to just AoE. 345. That's excellent. Back to safety. AoE in front of the singer every time if we can. Great grouping here. Do it. Go, 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 go. Mana is low. Shit. Oh, shit. Chat, who is featured? I already tuned it out. It's probably Singer. I can hear Singer really, really well. Was it guitarist? Oh, fuck, it may have. Oh, God. Okay, we're at 66 health. It's half HP. I'm not used to taking this much damage here. It was guitar that was featured. We'll kill her last then. Let's hear the solo. I don't know if I'm hearing too much of anything different. You're not stunned over there, are you?
Jetty, not again!
Omega cast. Omega attack. Watch all the fish pop. Can I just bring fish together and pop them? That's what I want to do. That's how I want to play this boss fight. Yes! That's so good.
Finally.
Thank you. I'll be on my way. Oh.
Where once reverberated the enthralling music of the sirens, sheer silence now remains. Yet for how long shall those immortal songstresses be stilled?
Doubtless only till my next attempt. My keepsakes manifest.
Well, we have been healed up to 104. We're going to equip Hephaestus's. Where is his? Do I not have it? Well, that's it. I don't know who I thought that was, but I didn't think it was him.
Out of here.
So if we get the health increase now on this later half of the run, that could be really good. Let's be mindful that there is a scenario where we can get a double daddy up here if we find the hammer at the right time. If that does present itself, I want to make sure that I can get it. This is a great room. So if we start with the health first, that could make the potential... So see how I specialed there? If I had dashed through him, I wouldn't have taken any damage, but because I specialed through him, we took 14. And I've been taking chip damage like that this entire run. It is just weird because the special just feels like you have an extra dash, but it is very different from an extra dash. Where is the health exactly?
Need shells.
Hello? That's the end. Oh, there's even some bones down here. There's a lot of extra stuff. All right, we do have some migraine boys coming down from above. Did I get armor at the start of that objective? What?
I can use this for trade.
If that's the case, that Hephaestus pickup's a lot better. I mean, it's still only 7 seconds of armor, but you can really run it down in those 7 seconds. You could do a lot in those 7 seconds. Look, I did get armor. Oh, that's huge. That's an interaction I did not expect. I guess the morning fields just is designed entirely differently. Like, encounters mean something completely different up here. Your specials cause a blast. Your cast deals damage 3 times after you dash deal damage. We could do the big old special, and I think that would be fine. I like the idea of rarefying this and getting some cast damage too. So that'll be 7 times 2. That's 210 damage every time we press it. Just boom. And then it does the hammers. Okay. Now, where was that door up top? Do we only have one choice? I'm going to take Apollo here because we already have Apollo's boons. It is going to be the Gorgons. So if we just kill off the little ones, we should be good to go. We could try to focus the big one if we think... Well, we could literally remove all of this electricity off from the sides. Let me do that. No sense playing risky when we don't have to. Last one down. Last one down. Now there's a lot fewer projectiles that could ruin our day. Once the armor goes, the rest of the boss fight will follow. Dang, that was crazy.
I usually like snakes.
She doesn't even have HP, dude. It's just all armor.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Specials! Deal more damage in a larger area. Well, you have at least 3 fire, which we do. Whenever you take damage, restore some health. That's kind of neat. Self-healing? That's kind of neat. I'm just going to take that for fun.
The force of fire.
I wonder how much health that'll actually return throughout the course of a run. Was that Apollo? Was that an Apollo boon? Because we could duplicate another Apollo boon here, potentially.
Echo, good evening to you.
Good evening to you. Evening to you. Evening to you.
You know, you're never around when the boatman Charon's in the area. Fear not, for he's a friend. Though not always easy to talk to.
He's so easy to talk to.
Always easy to talk to. Easy to talk to. To talk to.
Silent Night, thank you so much for the 30 months. I'm assuming that's a clip. It didn't link as a link. After your next purchase from Charon, gain another one with no extra charge. Manifest a copy of your most recently claimed reward, or double the level of a random boon. It would take your highest one. I could make my attack level 8. I am interested in doing that. My attack is level 8 with 160% increased damage. That's double from what we picked it up at. And keep in mind that as the skulls fall on the ground, they also do a second explosion based off of that attack damage. So those are some phenomenal pickups for us right now. Let's head towards Selene, another pomegranate, and the health over in this direction. I like to end my runs around 200 HP. That's like a healthy, like that's when I feel like I can actually make mistakes and still be victorious. You know what I mean? We've certainly won with less health than that, but it didn't feel good at any point. Pomegranate first. There's my big old boost of armor. Don't mind if I do. Cast goes down underneath their feet. We're going to try to Omega back towards them. It kind of worked. The Shroud is working its way towards us. We need to clear that out, or we're just going to have even more problems. We did take a little chip, but the pomegranate makes our attack 170% now. This is free. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Pop goes the Siren. Oh, is the fish? Nice, dude.
Evil eye. Let's split the killing down the middle, give or take. As in, I'll take your gold.
Hey, if you just wanted to pay me, I'm okay with that. I wonder if I bugged her out. Look at her. She's trying to get to the armored guy down at the bottom left. He's not even technically part of this encounter. I wonder how long she'll spend on that while I just collect my rewards. She ran all the way down there.
No shells.
Oh, no, she didn't. I thought I saw movement down there. She's still chasing me. Okay, we need to make sure we're using our special to... Oh, God, I can't move. We need to make sure we're using our special to get our shells back. We can kind of literally steal her. We do enough damage. I'll let her fight that armored guy. I'm going to go over here and literally try to fight anybody else. Man, I keep getting caught by these slows, and they are actually horrible. Oh, my goodness. Wait, she got a lot of kills towards the end. Holy crap.
Mess this up.
Okay, we got 100 gold from Nim for winning that little bout between us. I think that's how she's going to decide that she likes me. She just needs to see me fight enough, right? Right, boys? I'm going to win her over, right, boys? She's just playing hard to get, right, boys? Why didn't my shells come back to me? I have dashed several times. Perhaps there's yet, like, a distance where they have to be within range, even though I did press the button. We're going to get out of those traps. There's one more trappy boy up top, but our AoE from killing enemies took him down.
Draw you down.
I know through your headmistress of your vision in which Kronos found and captured the three fates. This must have been a key component of his plan, but it does not change ours. The Silver Sisters never cede control. The choice is yours.
Hex makes everything move slower. Hex restores HP, or Hex fires a beam. We'll take the HP. I guess we just have a tanky theme going on right now. We have armor at the start of every encounter. If we run into Hephaestus again, I would love to get a percent HP increase as well. Daddy Daedalus is the final door behind the boss, which is very strange. Very out of the ordinary, but you know the rules. You always take it. Your special launches ahead of you and does more damage. Your specials are faster. Your shells fire your Omega attack when retrieved, but you also lose 25 mana. That's very interesting. So I just shoot these out, and then when I pick them up, I explode. So we're going... So I think the only reason this one would work at all is because we have the phenomenal mana return from Hestia. I wonder if our attacks... It does, right? Attacks is plural. So those would give us mana back as well. The wording on boons needs to be... It's very specific sometime. Okay, so this would not give me mana back for Omegas. Is that correct? Because it does not say attacks. It just says attack, which is your regular. So... as we return that to us, all we have to do is spam out a quick barrage of attacks. That'll give us mana back, and then we do it again. And then we would explode for mana again. That could be an incredibly strong, incredibly vicious cycles for our enemies.
I'll break you from your shell.
So let's see it. There's 5 attacks. Did you see that damage? And I used my armor already? Did you see that damage? Holy crap, dude. Holy crap, dude. I actually need to just press my special more to get mana back.
That dog alone.
I think. I actually don't know how this is going to work for recovering my mana. This is so insane. Okay, damage is out. Chase after it. Dash through. Oh, shit. Didn't see that. There's more coming, too. Yeah, the fucking mana is nuts, dude. The damage is nuts, dude. Holy crap.
You shades, leave him alone.
Nightmarish Cerberus regains composure and...
What was that, like a 15-second boss?
Perhaps to notify his master that his daughter is nearby.
Hey, Kill Forever remembered. Narwhal remembered. Chat, there's a little puppy looking at you. Is there something you need to say to him? Is there something you need to tell him?
You're looking better.
Woo!
Tears.
Well, I guess I should use my heal, too. Wait, I don't have any way of getting mana back right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've made our way to the final biome. Dare I say easily? The Hephaestus keepsake, I think I rolled up something. I'm pretty sure I did, so we'll swap that off. We could run the evil eye. No, I died to something else recently other than Kronos, so we can't run that. We could do Knucklebones, no problem. Let's do that. We haven't used Knucklebones at all. I think... Would equipping Luckier Tooth remove my strength bonus from my cards because it's technically given me a death defy?
The bones.
So I think I want to go and look with bones.
One last drop.
Oh, I missed it a little lower on the right. Oh, man.
Almost there.
Well, at 180 health, we definitely have a lot of wiggle room to really risk it for the biscuit on the way down. If we see some bonus rooms that looks like they have some good stuff in it, we want to take that good stuff.
We seem to have a bit of an infestation here.
Yeah, skulls. The darndest thing. You really should get rid of these. This feels like a PoE build. I've never had a build that spins my mana for me while doing other things. That's pretty neat. And the way we return it as well. I think if we had any other mana boon, I'd be really struggling at the moment. Other than maybe Apollo's where you just sit in your cast. We're back up to full mana. Our armor is back in play. I can't dash around that thing, though. I've wasted my entire armor bonus. I couldn't find an enemy that entire window. Great damage as they pop up out of the ground. We're just annihilating anyone who walks near us. Oh, you have rats. Normally, we'd be terrified of those rats, but not today. Hey, Pop, you want to see something cool?
It's me.
You want this? Oh, do I not have... I may not have any nectar.
In shadow I serve.
To shadow you return.
Poppy flower seeds. When Kronos took our family and the house, and you bade the Witch of the Crossroads take me, I remember it somehow, or dreamt of it. Did he demand you tell him of the fates?
How could you possibly? Perhaps the fates themselves permitted you that bit of insight. My father sought them, but I revealed nothing. Couldn't have even if I so desired, for no one knows where those three are save them.
Wait, you never told Kronos how to find the fates? Then how did he? Because he's captured them. Not long ago, perhaps, but nonetheless, I'm certain of it.
What? No. But if this is true, well, then my father's plan for conquest is much closer to fruition than I thought. If not even they could stop him. Daughter, what chance do you have?
We've every chance.
Dashing strike gives enemies scorn. Oh, what the fuck we could do? So scorn would give us a ton of extra damage. 30% attack damage would be really, really good. Really, really good. But let's just make stuff. This makes stuff when I spend mana, and I like that. I like making stuff for no reason.
Be well, Lord Father.
Can I pet you? Uh-oh.
The Argent skull.
We got armor here, boys. They're coming in with new strategies. They're protected by the way. Oh, I kind of wish I was. We're taking a lot of chip damage. I can't tell if their shields on the satyrs can even actually block our attack or not. It's legitimately hard to tell because it's an AoE. It seemed like it was reaching behind the shield. I have armor, so I'm running in like a lunatic. And we'll just see how much damage we can do. How quickly we can do it. Satyr spawned in, just gets obliterated from that damage. Boys. Like, it sounds corny. This is literally the most explosive build I have ever played in Hades. With even more pomegranates, 200%! 200! On our attack!
Let's go.
Oh my god, there's so much money in here. I guess that makes sense. I just saw who was in here. How do I play this one? Just get on top of him.
Revol's empty.
Careful. Careful. The problem is money on the ground is basically an AoE all the time. I dashed the wrong way there, and that was the big thing I was afraid of the entire time. There we go. Now we're pumping. Yeah, dashing in, I took like 50 damage. It was ridiculous.
Melted down.
Special inflict scorch, sprint, leave cinder trail, hold cast to aim a fireball that explodes on impact. I've used the cinder trail in the past and was never super impressed with it. It's been a long time since we picked it up. But I'll give it a go. Definitely going to head for Selene here instead of straight for the end of the run. I probably left gold in that room. I got distracted. Great damage onto the money bags. Looks like we cleared that entire side very easily. Beautiful. Is there more? Yes. A third round of reinforcements coming in. One of them is a rat spawner. Oh. Don't like this. Don't like this.
There.
Okay, any chance we get more uses out of this? Restores more health. Restores mana. I guess more health. I don't need gold. Use it more. I like that. After using your hex, you deal more damage. I don't care about the mana return. We'll get more health. Okay, I could use my hex 5 times right now. Wait, we can go all the way to the end. What the heck? Health, and then after using your hex, your omega moves make you restore any mana you use for 5 seconds. That would that would include picking up the skulls, right? Because that could be ridiculous. Money! Send it! Blown the fuck up! That was 1,400 damage! That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Okay, I guess I'll go towards the end, since you're making me. Oh, is that a bunch of skulls in a room together? It would be a shame if someone maxed their AoE potential on a run, wouldn't it? I'm talking a lot of shit. I am actually afraid of the money bag still. That is a lot of chip damage, and they don't have armor, but the just unbridled AoE in this room was too much for them to put up with. Your next Well of Karen item will expire after 2 Guardians. Well, our special's about to deal 200% more damage for the rest of the run.
Valuable enough.
I'll take it. It's not upgraded by a boon, so that means it qualifies. Oh, hello, a bunch of enemies in a corner? What do you mean that didn't go well for you? That's crazy! Oh, God. I did take some money bag damage from the top. Bro, that's not even fair. He's in the corner. He's in the corner. And it looks like that was our final stop. Well, ladies and gentlemen, to close off, could you imagine buying this? Why would you ever buy that?
Hear me, on my authority.
Do I have just enough money? I think I do. Hold cast to aim a fireball that explodes on impact. Yours Omega Special also launches a fireball. We'll do the cast.
Here's the gold.
Your attack inflicts Scorch. No, thank you. This might ruin my thing. I don't know. If it does, it's not the end of the world.
I accept this gift.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's 205 HP. That is basically every challenge we could have taken on the way down here. And I have 5 heals for the boss fight. Now, I don't like to call these early, but I'm feeling good about this one. Death to Kronos!
Welcome to my house. Hades used some of his failing strength to spur you on. Even whilst bound in chains no god can break, your father yet proves to be a pest.
You've tortured and humiliated him. All this talk of how you plan to bring about a bygone age, yet petty vengeance seems to be your chief concern.
The thing is, my girl, I can have both. You should have seen the cruel, inventive ways your father tortured mortal souls. Thus I dispense a form of justice to him and to you.
Well, first things first, we're going to do a big AoE on the other side of the room. Let's get very far away from Kronos and just try to finish off a few of these ads at the same time. We need to dash out of the way of that. Done. That was our burst damage. Boys, that's 5 attacks and 4 attacks and a dash. That is so good. I'll just harvest this right now. I'm not busy. I'm not busy. That's so fucked up. This may be the strongest build I've ever done. That's so fucked up. I can't even put it into words how much damage that is compared to what I'm used to doing here.
You rascal.
Look at that. We do need to get away from... Oh, I need a dash to return my things to me. I don't have any shells! Shit! The dash was out of range. Mana's not good. So let me land some regular attacks to get the mana flowing again. We'll kill the bags. Is this a triple dash? No? That was me restoring health.
You wretched child. Like father, like daughter, then, is it? This ends.
It's so important to stress. I have another health bar just sitting here.
I grow weary of your antics.
Like, legitimately. Oh, I can hit him from over there. I didn't know that. Out of the way. I don't like that. Is he allowed to just do that? Guess he can do whatever the fuck he wants. He's Kronos. Chad, I'm gonna sit here and just take damage for the rest of this. Why play? Oh god, never mind. Shut the fuck up, Walter. Shut the fuck up. Hold on. He healed. Hold on, we're working on it. Hold on, we'll get it. We don't seem to be spinning mana for the Selene activation. Oh god, I almost died. Oh, that was so stupid. That was so stupid. Hold on, go back. God, this is just awkward because I have to collect my things. Another heal for me, thank you. Great damage. And we're done.
Accursed child. You gods learn nothing from the past. Recklessly changed everything to suit your whim.
So I think if the Selene thing was working as intended, we would be able to spend, immediately get mana for the next one, and heal again. It was almost as if like it wasn't counting because I wasn't doing the hard channel, even though we were spending mana for it. Weird interaction, I think.
Nothing, despite all the time you've had to think on it.
Oh, on the contrary, I know change is inevitable with time. The only question is, which sort?
So I made the recycle bin shot after I killed Kronos, just to cement that it was a good run. We locked in the good omen after the run was done. Our attack and Omega attack did 132,000 damage. The next closest thing to that was my special, which I only hit to make the attack possible, coming in at 26,000 if we round up a little bit. What a run. That was so much fun.
Vanquished only for the moment, scheming Kronos cannot be so easily destroyed. Yet in her every fleeting victory against him, fierce Melinoe recovers something she thought lost.
I still remember flashes of this place.
I really want to stress the fact that I had fun with an Ardent Skull run is a very high compliment. I didn't really get involved with this weapon. I didn't really like this weapon. I tried to avoid it whenever I could. That run was 10 out of 10. I would absolutely do that again.
The ancient mirror of night, That conduit of dark primordial power from before time took hold lies forgotten amid the myriad possessions of the captive Underworld prince.
An ordinary mirror, nothing more. To the abyss of the subconscious I descend. It worked.
Dagrius. Is it going to be you again?
Night and darkness guide me to
Is it
my
someone
blood
else?
beyond the grasp of time.
Dagrius!
She looks a bit like Mother.
Why is it so far away?
Oh, blast. I never thought. I look just like him then. Oh, without the beard. Hi there, Melinoe. My investigation into our grandfather's scheming is underway, though difficult to make good progress without telling anybody what I'm up to. Don't take this the wrong way, but this truly is your only idea.
Yeah, I'm not really the idea person.
Yes, I don't think I can stop Kronos here. Even Olympus is stuck trying to keep his forces at bay. And he's far too hateful and hard-headed to stop on his own.
That's our family for you. Father certainly has no love for Kronos, but he never speaks of him. Do you happen to know what went over between them to have made things this bad?
You're in a better position to ask our father about that than I am. Kronos was a tyrant, and his children wouldn't have it. The Fates themselves deemed that the gods should rule. But that apparently wasn't enough for him.
So now you want me to stop him for you? I mean, for us. I've had mixed experiences vanquishing certain members of our family before, but that wasn't forever. And you've said next to nothing about how you expect me to do it.
Look, I have knowledge of an incantation known as dissolution of time. It requires several complicated steps I shall explain along the way. If it works, it should unravel him.
Unravel him? That's a little vague for me, unless Kronos turns out to be a spool of yarn. Can you be more specific?
Unmake him. Destroy his ambitions along with him. Undo all the harm he caused. A threefold family bond is required. You, me, and Kronos. Then we shall infuse a special weapon with the negation of his very being. I'll get into that later.
Well, great. I think you cleared everything.
Is it going to be a nocturnal arm?
I'll admit I don't like having to kill off family members just because Father doesn't know how to get along with them.
You would blame Father in all this? Oh, blast. Kronos is starting to revive. I have to go. Keep searching for any sign of him. And remember, this is for all of us.
I will, and I understand, I think. We didn't ask to be born into this, but it's what we got. We'll handle it as best we can.
That's right. Thank you, brother. Take care of yourself. And be kind to Mother, Father, Cerberus, and all for me.
Give Cerberus a pet while he still lets you. You don't know how lucky you are.
From mists of memory, return to shadow now.
My time on the surface was very short. The air up there is still not fit for me to breathe. Hey, little buddy.
We really showed him, didn't we, Phrenos?
Phrenos, when can I bring you on trips?
Who dares? You who ventured into my abode shall suffer an eternity of torment for what you have done. Unless, of course, you are prepared to grant my dying wish.
What's that?
Forgive my insolent spirit and name your price. I am prepared to do your bidding. Within reason, anyway.
Then swear to me that you shall do my bidding now. Specifically...
I haven't worked out the dying wish part yet. Ask you to fetch my lover's bones? Something like that?
Just keep me posted.
Have we gifted her yet? We did once. Many more to come, don't you worry. The nectar will start to flow like water very soon. Have I gifted you? Yes, I have. I like that the book opens to that page.
This wasn't on the list before.
That is very nice, because we've gotten the final tool of the unseen.
All that you take from the earth shall be returned.
We can scratch it off the fated list.
How far were you able to go last night, Princess? You were gone for some time. I sensed the growing fear and excitement in the air. Even heard some of the rumblings.
If the rumblings were that I reached the depths of Tartarus, broke into my father's stolen house, confronted Kronos there and outfought him, then you heard correctly. Hardly a final victory, but still.
I would object to anyone but you diminishing such a victory. Is this not a vitally important component of the task you've been entrusted to complete?
Well, yes it is, but
Then congratulations, and may the fates avail your next move.
He talks loud. We can hear him far away. We're still a little short on the psych we need for the next upgrade. I could buy more if we want. I could also ship out one of these. I think I'll do that. We have a ton of these Karen order tickets that we can use. And that'll pretty much, I don't want to say anything that's not true, but that'll get me a long way on my card progress. Nemesis and Odysseus both missing. Oh.
You prevailed in your attempt, but our enemy is time itself, and it would seem that he is not prepared to abdicate his stolen throne as yet.
I often fought back feelings that this task would be impossible, but we're getting somewhere, aren't we?
Impossibility tends to be transient. Time would wear us down, but with patience, we can withstand him until our night arrives at last.
Ixodron, thank you so much for your Prime. Thank you for the 36 months.
Patience, then.
Patience is a virtue.
Here's a thought.
So we have some upgrades on how much we can be healed, but I don't have a lot of the things we need to make that happen. We do have the garden over here, and some stuff has grown, but I just don't have a ton of things to really throw down here. That's going to take 41 rooms? What the heck? Why is that one so crazy? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to do it for today's video. I sincerely hope that you enjoyed it. We'll be back again with some more Hades 2 very soon. I would love to head up to the surface. We're just waiting on the ability to do that.
Must think you're pretty tough by now, don't you? Beating Kronos or whoever down again and again. But are you pushing yourself to the fullest or taking it easy?
Oh, I'm taking it so easy, my dude.
Few would consider the task of vanquishing the Titan of Time to be an easy one, Commander. Though I take your meaning. The oath of the unseen beckons.
Come on, use it. My disciples and I are practically daring you. You'll get to spruce up your nocturnal arms. We'll get to see what happens. Win-win.
Unless I fail.
He's like, for real, start doing the curse stuff. We need this. We'll turn it on and we'll assassinate a target in the next episode. Take care, boys. See you next time.